Let's go on to our next segment. High spots and low shots. You know what? I'm going to say that you know what? No, I have to. My low shot, Zack Ryder.
Oh, yes.
As beat. And everybody enjoyed, your own family enjoyed it. Because we all know that your father's too busy watching Lucha Underground because he's a John Morrison fan. And he didn't even watch you get beat down because he's probably busy doing something else. So yeah,
you're busy lifting weights with the big O.
Exactly. You know what? I said it before. I'll say it again. You're pathetic. You're pathetic, and it just does wonders for me to give you this award every single time I'm able to. So enjoy it.
I hope you feel better.
I do. I really
do. All right. Well, I mean, since you took that, I'm gonna make my low shot Bo Dallas.
That's fair.
It only makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Except, like, he's more like a high spot because at the end of the day, he's hilarious and he got heat the right way, and now everyone hates him because he likes Star Wars' Phantom Menace.
Yep. You know what? I'm in such a good mood, and I love when we play around with high spots, low shots. In fact, for that very reason, it's become one of my favorite segments we do on the show. My high spot is the New Day.
Yeah, they turned heel, buddy.
And they got it done, man, against a very hot team recently in the Lucha Dragons. And you know what? I don't know, man. I think they have a very good chance of winning the tag team titles this Sunday. Of course, you guys are going to get our full-fledged thoughts this Saturday for Extreme Rules preview and predictions, which I can't wait for. But yeah, New Day's on a roll. Clap or snap, baby. They're coming for those titles.
Yeah, absolutely. Number one contenders, no doubt about it. My high spot, I mean, you made it really easy for me, Randy Orton. I know you didn't want to pick him because you're still salty about the RKO. But hey, he won't be able to do it on Sunday.
That's true. True.
But on that same note, he's even more of a high spot because he also won't be getting curb stomped on Sunday.
So I guess he won't be seeing stars.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's a very straightforward choice.
He came out to start the show and said that he was going to do a bunch of stuff, and then he proceeded to do everything he said he would do.
Yeah. He's a babyface that followed through.
Yep.
So I think, yeah, it's a very straightforward choice. It's an excellent choice. No complaints here. Next segment, Raw request. You know what? I'm going to have you go first. You know, I was kind of on a roll for a little bit, but now I'm kind of struggling to think of one again. So what's your Raw request?
My Raw request is, well, I mean, you know what, though? Since next week's Raw is the Extreme Rules post show, I'm going to say don't let John Cena stop doing U.S. title invitationals just because his feud with Rusev is over.
Right.
I'm going to keep it that simple just because, like, I don't feel like I can just assume that they're going to continue that because it might just be something that he's doing now in his feud with Rusev to prove that America fights.
Right. I completely agree. The concept has been so wonderful for TV.
Yeah.
You and I have been enjoying it. I know so many other people have been saying, I'm interested in Cena again. This is great for the U.S. title. So it's really been very positively acclaimed, and just I hope they keep it. So definitely affix my signature onto that. I think my Raw request is going to be, with this whole Roman Reigns Big Show feud going forward, you know, just keep Roman Reigns this way. I mean, I know, you know, Extreme Rules is this Sunday. Whatever he does after the feud with Big Show, I hope this is just kind of a one-off because it's a freaking last man standing match. I don't know how much further you can go. You know, keep it to the succinct promos. Keep it to just, you know, being that ass kicker. The segment he did tonight was incredibly entertaining. That segment needs to be a template for how you handle babyface Roman Reigns going forward, because that really works. Yeah. I think this crowd responded very positively to it. And I understand, and here's the thing. I think you need a good heel foil, and Bo Dallas just has that quality about him that makes him perfect for that role. But I think Roman Reigns can work. I'm not pulling out my stock on him as a babyface. I know everybody's like, oh, he's going to be ruined in Chicago. It's never going to work. I'm not that pessimistic. Roman Reigns last year, you know, 2014 when he was still in the Shield and he was kind of, you know, on that tear, everybody was loving him. I feel like we can get back to that, but just him as a solo act. So yeah, just let that be your template, WWE, and go with it. So that's my Raw request.
I love it. Are you ready?
Absolutely. 30-second hot seat, so give it to me.
I actually have one prepared this week because of the fact that I know not to ask you any questions about Extreme Rules because people are going to have to listen to our preview and predictions if they want to know stuff about that.
Oh, yeah, hyping the content.
So I'm going to ask you something that has both near and far future implications. Who do you think will be the next NXT World, Divas, and Tag Team Champions? I don't care when, I just want you to give me a name. Who do you think it's going to be that wins the titles off of Kevin Owens, Sasha Banks, and Team Thick? Ready?
Okay.
You have 30 seconds, and your time starts now.
Okay. I think Sami Zayn is going to win the NXT World title from Kevin Owens probably as early as this next live special May 20th. I think Bayley is going to beat Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship probably sometime in July. And I believe, oh, God. You know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to say Shoot Nation is going to beat Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy. Maybe like around September sometime. I can see Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy going on a tear, and then Shoot Nation comes in and they grab the gold. So those are my predictions.
Exactly 30 seconds. Brilliant. And you even gave me time, even though I said you didn't have to.
Yeah, I know. Look at me being clutch, earning that extra credit.
Look at you overachieving.
I know, Bo
I'm
Dallas.
so proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too.
Although I will say I completely disagree with both of your first two predictions, although I love the third one.
Oh, nice. That's funny, because I thought you were going to be like, John, that third prediction is just completely unattractive, but I dig the first two. So it's really weird how that worked out.
No, I don't think Zayn is going to win the title back.
And see, I could see him doing it. Just
I think that the most likely next champion at this point is either Tyler Breeze or Hideo Itami.
God, Tyler Breeze, I want that match so bad. It's all your fault.
Yeah, because like every time I think of somebody that I like, if I start at the top of the list of who I think is primed to win the title, it's Finn Balor. But I also think he's going to debut on the main roster within the next like 5 months at most.
Right.
And then, like, the next guy down would probably be Zayn, but I think he's going to debut within the next year as well, and they wouldn't want to give him a second title reign just to lose it within a couple months.
Right.
And then next down from that is probably Breeze.
Right. Love the pecking order. Can't really disagree with that. And with that said, is there anything else you want to say?
No, sir.
All right, guys. Well, with that said, this has been Raw. This has been TwitWow, the best wrestling podcast made for wrestling fans, by wrestling fans, on the web today. I'm John. That's my cohort and commentary, Ashton. Guys, be sure to comment and subscribe on YouTube. What did you think of this go-home episode of Monday Night Raw before Extreme Rules this Sunday? What do you think about New Day being number one contenders for the tag titles? What did you think about Randy Orton's manhunt for Seth Rollins? Be sure to take the conversation over to Puitoff, an amazing pro wrestling group. We are going to do Extreme Rules predictions for this Sunday where all the gold will be at stake, and we have a King of the Ring tournament going on. So, get on that and see what all the fun is about. Also, you can take our conversation over to the TwitWow subreddit that Ashton personally created. Talk to either him or I personally about all things pro wrestling. And, we got a lot of great content coming up for you. Again, this Saturday, it's Extreme Rules Preview and Predictions. Sunday, of course, is Extreme Rules Live Reactions. But in the most immediate future, we will see you again for our Lucha Underground review, where we will see the finals of the Trios Tag Team Championship Tournament. Who will emerge with the gold and who will recede into obscurity? We will find out this Wednesday, the first half of the Wednesday Night Wars. And until then, tune in and peace out.